Hi, sweetie. How was school today? It was okay. What are you doing? I got a message that you left early from school with your dad. Nothing. I wanted to be at home. Are you feeling fine? Not really. What happened? I don't know. I'm still in a lot of pain. I can't focus in class. Oh, it's nothing, sweetie. It's all in your head. You'll be fine in a matter of days. It was just the first day today at school after your accident. Get some rest, and there's lunch in the kitchen too. Heat it up and eat if you like it. Dad already made me eat. Oh, that's good. Don't forget your medicines. Yeah, Mom. I really wish you understood how I felt. What do you mean? I've been telling you I'm not okay. The accident was pretty traumatic for me. I am in a lot of pain. What do you want to do? See a GP? Dad is already taking me to one this evening. Oh, good. I hope it's nothing major and you can focus on your studies soon. It's an important year. I don't want you to make any excuses later. Mom, what? Nothing. Try coming home for dinner together. Okay, I will. Bye. Text me what the GP says. Sure. I hope you believe him if he says I have some issues after the accident. What is the matter with you? Bye, Mom. Haley, listen. I've left for work. Your dad discussed with me what the doctor told you about your condition. There is nothing wrong with you. He couldn't rule out anything. Yeah, I know. So, cut the crap now, honey. Start getting ready for school or you'll be late. Okay, Mom. I love you. Bye. Bye, Mom. Hi, Aunt Tanya. Oh, hey there, Haley. How have you been doing? Are you feeling better after getting discharged? Not really. I'm still in a lot of pain after coming home. But Mom says I need to suck it up and focus on my studies. Huh? What? That's insensitive. I tried telling her, but she always brushes it off. I'm struggling to concentrate in my classes because of this. I think there is something wrong with me, but Mom just invalidates it. Oh, honey, what about your dad? Mom is so convinced that I'm okay. Even Dad has started to believe her. They think I'm doing this to keep studying or for attention. What? Are you sure? My grades have started to slip. I barely feel like paying attention in class. I don't feel like studying at home. There is zero energy left inside me to do the regular things I enjoyed before the car accident. Oh my gosh, that's so sad. I'm going to go to the root of this. Don't worry. Your grades aren't more important than your well-being. You're in chronic pain, and I will be taking you to certain specialists to get to the root of your problem. Thank you so much, Antonia. You're always welcome, sweetie. Hi, Martha. I want to speak with you about Haley's health. How is she now? Hi, Tanya. Oh, she's doing great. Blending back in school and the usual routine, you know. Are you sure? Because she told me something else. Really? What did she say? Well, she says that she is in a lot of pain and you guys are just letting it slip, ignoring her agony completely. What? That's crazy. Once the doctor discharged her from the hospital, we still took her to a GP because she complained of pain. He didn't find anything wrong either. That's okay, but don't you trust your child? If she says she's in pain, there could be a deeper issue here. She needs to be taken to a specialist who can run a couple of tests based on her history and symptoms. Yeah, but I don't think it's required, you know. She seems perfectly fine. She is just doing this to avoid studying and attending school. She has gotten comfortable sitting at home watching TV and using her phone all day. Martha, That's highly insensitive of you to say. She's such a bright girl. Why would she despise going to school out of the blue? Oh well, I'm saying so because I recently received an email from her teacher that Haley is constantly despondent in class and asked to lay her head down. She isn't participating actively in her class like she used to. Oh my gosh. Don't you see the issue here? She's struggling with chronic pain. It's sucking the life out of her. The poor child cannot participate in her daily routine because all the energy she has is being sucked up by the pain she feels. She's been through a car accident, for Christ's sake. Are you suggesting that I'm being callous here? Don't we love our daughter? Are we not concerned about her well-being? Looks like it. You know what, Tanya? You're wrong. Because when I got the email, I looked into her grades and I found out that she was turning her assignments all past the due date and was losing a lot of points. That's not the usual Haley. She's such a bright girl. It's sad that you can't validate her pain but are so blindly focused on her grades and academic performance to the point where she has stopped telling you guys about it. It's a sad situation, and I'm gonna do something about it. I've had enough of this, Tanya. I'm done with being labeled as a bad mom. I don't really care about labels. I'm taking Haley to a couple of appointments soon. I can't see my dear niece struggle and suffer in silence. Did you even bother to ask her why her grades were slipping? Of course I did. She didn't know what to say because clearly she's lying and is being lazy. When I pushed her to answer, she said she was in a lot of pain and finding it difficult to focus on her studies. I think it's all bullshit. God, Martha, how could you say that? Yeah, she's all over the place after I confronted her about her grades. And I just told her frankly that I care about your academic performance more than your imaginary pain. She locked herself in her room since and has even bunked school today. Jesus, you're torturing the poor girl beyond limit. Could you guys please be more compassionate and empathize with your own daughter's discomfort and medical issues? Well, we're doing our best. Like hell you all are. I'm so mad at you guys for letting Haley slip into mild depression up to this point. She is struggling to pass each day with debilitating pain. And your entire universe is her grades right now? Horrified. Excuse me, Tanya? You're an awful person and an awful mother, Martha. You've treated your daughter horribly. You know why she stopped complaining about her pain for 2 months? It's because you asked her to shut up about it. No way. I don't agree with you one bit. You're being mean right now and crossing a line. Do I care? You know what, Martha? Haley's pain? It could be psychological or physiological, but she is definitely in pain. She needs help. Not a parent like you. Oh, really? Martha, tell me one thing. Why did you dismiss and ignore her pain? Why didn't her GP refer her to a pain specialist or a neurologist? Why didn't you advocate for her? Fight for her? She needed you so much. I don't know what to say, Tanya. I'm at a loss of words. I failed terribly. She needed you to believe her while you kept telling her it was all in her head. Could you be any more dismissive and condescending? I really thought she was okay because she looked okay. I didn't think about the internal damage. I'm so guilty right now. I don't know what to do. Martha, I've been in a life-threatening car accident too, a few years ago. Chronic pain leaches the joy out of your soul. Can you imagine how lonely she might have felt all these days? Thank God she chose to speak with you. I thank God she remembered me in this difficult phase. It's very easy to feel like you have no one or none can possibly understand you if the people kids look up to, their parents, don't trust them. I get it. I'm an awful parent, and I didn't see past her grades in this difficult season for her. I've treated her horribly. It's not too late. If you allow me, I can take her to a few specialists who have seen me during my healing and recovery process. Sure, I'd love to accompany too, whenever it's possible for me. I had no idea this could be so serious. I've acted so narrow-mindedly here. I've already booked a specialist for her 2 weeks from now, at the earliest appointment we could get. I need to rush home today and apologize to Haley for being so rushed with her. Thank you, Tanya, for putting some sense in me. It's all right. Don't beat yourself up. You were negligent because you couldn't see any issue. You can still make it up to her. You're right. I just hope I'm not too late. I can't lose my daughter's trust. I hope she lets me in. She will. Speak to her. Hi, sweetie. Mom, not right now, please. I'm sorry, honey. I feel terrible for being so ignorant and insensitive towards your pain. I wish I had trusted you sooner. Yeah, Mom, I wish you did. I had started to believe I was actually lying and it was all in my head until I spoke with Aunt Anya. Yes, she spoke with me too about you. Thank God for that. Oh, good. Honey, I'm so sorry. Mom, I don't know what I would do if Aunt Tanya didn't decide to do everything you're failing to do for me. She figured I wasn't okay, and she decided to fight for me. I know, honey. I failed. I was so close to losing you. Very close. I guess you crossed the limit, but since you're my mom, I kept giving you silent chances. Haley, Jesus. Yeah? It's sad that women, especially younger women, are far less likely to be believed about their pain as compared to their male counterparts. Yes, Mom. This is so true. People think we're already used to so much pain. We go through periods and other stuff and are kinda invisible to pain. It's unfair, sadly. The bias against women exists even among doctors. The patriarchy runs very deep, I guess. Yes, I'm sorry I was as horrible as the outer world could be with you. You had every right to look up to me, and I had none to disappoint you. It's okay, Mom. You do your best for us. Really? That means so much while I'm drowning in guilt right now. Yes, Mom, really. So, Aunt Tanya has booked a specialist for you in 2 weeks' time. You can stay home until then and get some relief with OTC painkillers. That'd be awesome. Can I bunk school? Yes, until we find out what's wrong, you can totally bunk school. Take a drop this year for all I care about. Thanks, Mom. I appreciate it. Thanks for finally understanding my situation. You're welcome, honey. I'll also update Dad about this whole thing so he doesn't get confused. Do you want to go out for ice cream tonight? Sure. Done. I'll pick you up at 8. Okay, Mom. Hi, bro. Hey, Tanya. You know what? What? Your daughter is in chronic pain after the accident. She's not lying. What? How'd you know? Well, Haley told me herself. She's just making it up. Martha and I are aware of this. Initially, I refused to believe Martha that she was not in pain. But then gradually, because we saw her reports were fine and she looked fine. What's wrong with you guys? Couldn't understand your own daughter's plight. What else did she tell you? She explained how lifeless she felt in school and couldn't focus at all. She said she told her mom a lot of times, but everyone was so confident she was fine that she stopped complaining. What? OMG, did she say that? She's probably making it up. I even spoke with Martha about this after I got Haley's text. Her responses was the same callous one, but towards the end, she understood her mistake. Oh, is it? But the doctors ruled out any issue. You trust the doctors more or your daughter? There is a sea of doctors and specialists out there. You guys could have taken her to them for once. Yeah, we can do that, you know. It's not required. I've already booked a few appointments with specialists who saw me during my recovery period. She's in safe hands now. Gosh, I feel terrible, Tanya. Thanks for bringing this up and acting with prompt. Does Haley hate us for this? She kinda did, but she will soon be okay. She needs you guys most. I will always be around, but parents can make a core difference, you know. Especially dads for daughters. I kind of underestimated that for so long, you know. I thought Martha was doing her best. I relied on her. You both are at fault. Don't shift the blame to her alone ever. I'm not. But as a couple, it's crazy how blind we were to our own daughter. I'm glad you guys realized you all are fucking up. But I am devastated for poor Haley Boo, having gone through my own chronic issues a few months ago. I can't imagine how Haley dealt with this alone, because I had Mark and the whole family stick with me throughout, you know. Yeah, that's amazing. I'm happy you didn't have to bear your pain alone, but my poor girl had to. I feel like I let her down so badly. She will never look up to us ever again if she needs help. It's not too late. Martha was kinda disappointed too, but she said I could take Haley to the appointments and she would come too whenever possible for her. No way. I'm going to all the appointments with my daughter. You're welcome, of course. She can work if she likes. That's great. I wish she gave a similar reply after all that has happened. Anyways, she has a tough time being at work. It's her call. So, have you thought of an action plan for Haley since you've been in a similar situation before? I'm clueless and I don't want to waste time in research now. So I need you around for this a little more. Sure, I've already booked her for a neurologist appointment. After that, I'm thinking of a neurooptometrist for her vision. And most importantly, a mental health professional with TBI experience. Wow, you sound like a doctor right now. Yeah. You know what? Brain injuries cause deficits in executive functioning. I'm curious about her vestibular function too. All these services should be covered by your car insurance. That's incredible. I'll see you at Haley's first appointment. I'll forever be grateful to you for saving our relationship with our daughter, for helping her heal. You're always welcome. Haley went to a couple of specialists as planned. She benefited a lot from the neurofeedback, of course. She has what's called post-concussion syndrome. Her internal pain was sadly missed by the doctors because everyone was looking at what was right in front of them and not trying to question additional possible injuries. Her symptoms didn't show up as most MTBI symptoms are not immediately apparent. Haley's parents failed their daughter 2 months ago, but they're helping her out now.